Hi everyone, I'm Claire. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. I'm Apex Sales Manager from Beijer Group. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for joining us today. Beijer Group is a HMI manufacturer specifically in marine application for 40 years from Sweden. But with our proven record and expertise across different segmentations like water treatment, transportation, automation, and oil and gas for many years. Now we become a company that able to provide total solution for system connections and digitalization to the cloud or to the database. In today's webinar, I will share some of our insights in control and networking solutions in water and wastewater treatment industry, and also our worldwide successful case to make system more intelligent, connected, and competitive. Feel free to ask questions or discuss your ideas in the chat box with us. Water is one of the most important resources on Earth. Every drop is precious. People depend on water for drinking, cooking, and other domestic needs. The water supply system and infrastructures are vital for the collection, treatment, storage, and distribution of water. For homes, for industrial, and for public needs in society. Handling of wastewater to remove unwanted materials before discharging it back to the environment is also very important. And the nature resources should be used efficiently in order to decrease negative environmental influence. For water treatment, there are water quality, wastewater, sewage treatment, and monitoring process. All the above mentioned water treatment will go through 3 stages, like treatment and purification process, storage, and handling and distribution water, then consumption. Water treatment plant can be extremely large in size and can often cover hundreds of acres of land. Also, it covers different process areas such as bar screen, gray chamber, aeration tanks, and requires to collect data from thousands of different major devices. Therefore, a reliable and non-stop system is very important in the water treatment plant. Before all the process, treatment usually using bar screen and gray chambers to remove large objects and coarse solids. After collect all wastewater, it will direct the water to sedimentation tanks. A sedimentation tank allows suspended particles to settle out of water or wastewater as they flow slowly through the tank, thereby providing some degrees of purification. A layer of accumulated solid, sludge, is removed periodically. And the next step is aeration. Aeration water treatment is for management of dissolved gas, such as radon, carbon dioxide, some taste, and odor problems such as methane and hydrogen sulfide, as well as volatile organic compounds like MTBE or industrial solvent. It's also effectively in precipitating dissolved iron and manganese. Aeration treatment consists of passing large amounts of air through water and then venting the air outside. The air causes the dissolved gas or compounds to release from the water, and the air and the contaminants released from the water are vented. In the case of iron and manganese, the air causes these minerals to move from their dissolved state to a solid state and precipitate out of solution. The water can then move through a filter to trap the iron and manganese particles, then pass to biosolids process. Biosolids are solid organic matters recovered from a sewage treatment plant. Treatment process is separating solids from wastewater in large settling tanks where the sink to the bottom to form a layer, then using bacteria to break down organic materials and reduce pathogens and odors. Finally, natural air drying the solids in drying pans, then storing them on site for at least 3 years before they can be reused based on Environment Protection Authority guidelines. Then biosolids can be applied as a fertilizer to improve and maintain productive solids and stimulate plant growth. Finally, go through the secondary treatment. This treatment like trickling filter or activate sludge to increase purification efficiency. If it's aimed to become drinking water treatment, coagulations are added to the water prior to the sedimentation in order to facilitate the settling process, which is followed by filtration and other treatment steps. In all the process, it needs a reliable control and monitoring system to monitor the status of thousands of miles of pipelines to prevent and fix like leaks, corrosions, and blockage, to detect and locate leaks and other problems. Engineers are traditionally dispatched after an issue is reported. However, it can be difficult to trace and repair leaking water pipes in remote areas within a short period of time. In most cases, maintenance and repairs require a few days, during which water or wastewater could be leaking into the environment. Let's take a look for a few case sharing that Beijer Group have done to solve the issues. Water is a renewable resources, and people rely on clean water to supply their quality of life. Therefore, the demand for improving reused water quality is increasing. This case is our project with Shimham water treatment plant in Sweden. This water treatment plant located by the coastline southeast of Sweden. It has been running for more than 50 years. As today, we have water shortage almost all over the world due to climate change and urbanization. The water treatment plant sees sewage as a resources instead of a waste. So they were looking for solutions to upgrade their old system, to monitor and treat the water resources better for the environment. Their goal is to purify sewage water from medical residues to a level that the water can be reused. Here I list some difficulties that customer is facing when designing the system. First, the old and legacy facility. With legacy system, their technicians has to collect HMI data manually, and the data is often not up to date. Makes it hard for technical people to do actions immediately. Also, the existing systems has worked for many years and was not built with cyber protection. This makes the entire system exposure under dangers of hacking. Plus, all the sensors locate on site are transmitting data non-stop, but all facilities are not able to work 24/7. Sometimes the system shut down. That is a big headache for customer. After knowing what's customer's pain point, we propose our complete solutions, including HMI, PLC, I/O, and switch to solve the problems. This is the simple topology of the system. Water goes from the existing sewage plant through the new plant, which equipped with 3 different filter combinations. Each side equipped with HMI and networking switch. Since the 3 sides are located in different places that's far away, the switch used fiber to create a long and non-stop data transmission ring, then send all the parameters back to the core switch to the control room. Here we take a closer look about each device. First, Beijer's X2 Pro and X2 Control HMI. In the past, PLCs and HMI panels have been usually considered as 2 separate devices. It means twice the risk of system error. This has changed with new types of Beijer's HMI panels, which combine the HMI and PLC functions with code assist control. With Beijer's X2 Control or Pro panels, the multi-core processors are capable of delivering fast screen changes and program as executions such as speed of the pump and dosage running on the same operator panel. Customer can simply configure system with only one software and the setting and demand are ready. Plus, the X2 Web HMI panels enable visualization of the same content across different devices, such as mobile, tablet, and PC. Engineer can check latest data information without any conversions whenever they are. This really saves their time and efforts. Beijer's HMI has open framework that integration is possible across all different technical systems. From one side to another side, from storage to distributions, all installers can check and maintain immediately with the iX software on the HMI display. The graphic touch screen reduces the user's operation difficulty. Parameters are transmitted from meters and stored in the database using open communication protocols and with reports that can check timely consumption status. And next is our Nextel Express Compact Controller. Beijer's Nextel Express Compact Controller is supported by Code Assist. Also with embedded I/Os are the perfect match for smaller and medium-sized control application. It has many I/O interfaces to connect sensors. It also supports standard field bus like Ethernet, Ethernet over IP, Modbus, TCP, Modbus RTU, CANopen, and OPC-UA, MQTT, or SQL database. So customer is able to transfer parameters like pH, turbidity, temperature, or flow rate data to the control room without paying extra for protocols converters. While the standard communication protocols are friendly for IT and technical people to configure it. Then establish network inside and around the water plant require large different device and networking solution. So the non-stop solution and fast redundancy is key to the communication device. The most important requirements are reliability, security, and connection between each device. The disconnections is likely to cause huge losses. Here in the system, we install switch to create a non-stop data transmission. After all the sensors and meter get information on site, we transmit the data via our switch, GenNet 5620G and GenNet 6528G to control room. Both of these two models are layer 2 switch that are full gigabit switch. Even its SFP ports are gigabit that can ensure fast and reliable data transmission. Our device makes sure no data loss during the process with our strong and patent ring redundant function. Ring topologies can enhance network redundancy. It is a network configuration where each networking device are connected to other device on either side to form a ring data path. When data is transferred in a ring topology, the data is sent in one direction along the single continuous pathway. Each device has a repeater which will forward the data to the control room. With ring redundant technology, if one device fails, another should be automatically take over, allowing the data keeps transmitting. Our own patent proprietary ring called MSR, which means multiple super ring. It can support different ring like rapid super ring, trunk ring, super chain, depends on customer's request. It's designed to shorten the backup time. When the line is disconnected, the backup line will immediately switch to the active state to ensure no data loss. No matter how many nodes connection, it only takes 15 milliseconds to reset. If your system connects third-party device, our switch support ERPS that enable the device to connect with other brands to catch data and make sure successful information transmission to avoid the data loop. Plus, nowadays, many devices lack of cybersecurity technologies to protect data leak and unauthorized access. Demand for more powerful and efficient security solutions has increased, which become more and more serious now. Our networking device comes with advanced cybersecurity function. It's top-level cybersecurity access control. It will check which user access our switch or device, which server we are sending data to. User or server need authentications, means if I don't know you, the device will reject you directly to protect the data safety. Make sure all data to the right way. Then next is our I/O. Our I/O offers better performance than standard I/Os. It comes with a wide range of I/O modules for almost any signal type. It has higher I/O and network scan frequency and a wide range of industrial certification. Lets you operate safely in tough industrial application. With the upgraded system, the water plant is leading the way with the vision to reach zero emission of medical residues to the sea, decrease the environmental impact of the wastewater, turns the water resources into energy. And we are also very happy to be part of the member to make our world better. This is another case in Shanghai, and this water plant runs continuously and has a capacity to treat 12 million gallons of wastewater every day. Our customer is seeking system that can monitor the operation of the waterworks system in real time. But they are struggling with some issues, so they come to us for a solution. They mention challenges like communication of widely distributed equipment across the plants that occupy large areas is hard work. Also, since the system works nonstop, it requires constructions of advanced, highly reliable, redundant, and automatic network infrastructure system at the same time. Meantime, they need prevention from network EMI and radio frequency interference in the harsh environment conditions. After hearing the problems, we suggest to create a non-stop data transmission system to catch data, protect data, and avoid any shutdown. Remote maintaining and upgrading software and application without needing to be present on site is important. We built secure networking communication system that compatible with different protocols at each station. It also comes with predictive techniques to monitor issues remotely. No need to be on site. The system communication with the controller of the system that connect to all the sensors and send alarm notifications to engineers immediately. Here is the simple structure. As you can see, there are 5 sites in the waterworks system. After collecting water, it will go through subwells, coagulation pool, sedimentation pool, rapid filter pool, and chlorination pool to remove solids, organic compounds, or heavy metals. Each site we install switch with PLC and water pumps and sensors to catch data like water inflow, outflow rate, pH, and alkalinity levels, and leakage detection. Then the 5 sites connect together to create a non-stop transmission. Here we use GenNet 5210G switch, distributed through the plants, connected and extended data from PLCs to the control center by flowing ring through the fiber ports. In the slide, the highlight orange color is a ring pass with fiber ports that can transmit data over 100 kilometers far. This support fast recovery time, allow communication nonstop. Then with the GenNet 5428G reg mount switch in control room over long distance. Not just transfer and extending data between widely distributed plants, the optical fiber cable can also help to resist the EMI and radio frequency interference and ground loops. Customer also mentioned another pain. As temperature is higher and higher these years, daily temperature often exceeds 40 Celsius degrees, especially from July to September. Their old system cannot tolerate the hot heat, so they often face system shutdown and busy doing maintenance back and forth. Because our products are industrial grade with IP67 for harsh environment, so it can withstand temperature from minus 40 to 70 Celsius degrees. That's really a big help. Finally, customer decide to install 300 pieces of the device in the area, to create this nonstop and reliable networking. We successfully solve their root cause and help our customer get rid of their nightmare. They never experiences any disconnections and shutdown anymore. That makes customers improving its efficiency and allocation time. This case shows that we usually customize solutions based on our customer needs. Before the project, we go on site with customer to check the whole structure, understand their pain point first, then decide customized solution specifically for the project. Even after the project, we have global technical team standby on site or online. This all makes Beijer groups a good team player in the customer's mind. Okay, so that's the case sharing. Now let's move on to check some highlight products I mentioned today. Okay, so I mentioned Beijer's X2 Control HMI earlier. This is a series of HMI with integrated codices control. Select between three major field bus like EtherCAT, Modbus RTU, and Modbus TCP. The panels range from 4 to 15 inches, specifically for demanding application. It can also add remote I/Os for a scalable solution. Also, in harsh environment like water treatment, it comes with robust aluminum housing with IP65, NEMA or UL certificate, resistant to direct rain, snow, or washouts, dirt and dust, and can operate in temperature from -10 to 60 Celsius degree. Also, it's very easy to operate. When configuration, everything is deeply in a USB stick in the panel. You do the configuration of your application in the HMI, and you are up and running. Very easy and fast. Plus, the IX software is easy to use. Customer not only connect old facilities to new technologies, they can also add new signals without advanced programming that use as protocol converters to multiple subsystems from other manufacturers. They can also lower plant energies, chemical use, and increase treatment capacity. And next is switch. Due to long distance and large information to final control room in water treatment application. So I mentioned GenX 6828GF to transmit all data via fiber to make sure safe, long data transmission. This model, I would say, is just like a Mercedes-Benz cars among rack mount switch. It's reliable and has fast pass. Also, equipped with competitive features. It's a 19-inch 4 gigabit layer 3 switch. All of its RJ45 ports, combo ports, SFP ports are all gigabit that can transmit large data information in fast pass. It also comes with different models with AC or DC power. It also has very excellent established ring backup route that will keep sending and prevent any data loss. When any line is connected, the backup path can immediately replace. The ring path supports standard ring and proprietary ring network redundancy. In standard network redundancy, our switch support ERPS that enable the facilities to connect with other brands. and our own patent proprietary ring called MSR, multiple super ring, that I mentioned earlier. It can support different rings depends on customers' topology. It's designed to shorten the backup time. So when the line, no matter how many nodes connection, it only takes 15 milliseconds to reset. Besides, this model is actually specifically designed for power substation application. So it can operate in very extremely harsh environment that perfectly compatible in water system, as it need to stand the humid, hot, and cold temperature on site. If you don't know which models that fit your project, or if you have hard time choosing right model, I encourage you to try our website. We have a product selector tool on our website. It's very easy and user-friendly tool. You can simply choose the speed, the ports, PoE power, or certifications that you need. Then it will automatically recommend you the right model. Okay, so this is my sharing. As you probably noticed, Beijer Group is not just an industrial solution provider. We are also a company with green mindset. We take care of our environment seriously. Our solutions and expertise contribute to efficient utilization of energy and efficient production, which improving environmental performance. We uphold good knowledge about the environmental influence of our products and service under the entire life cycle of products and reduce it whenever possible. We continuously improving products and service to provide customers with an opportunities to reduce operational cost while improving environmental performance. Also, I'd like to announce a free project health check opportunities for you. As we know, for water projects that we share today, this kind of applications or projects or other industrial projects are usually complicated with large structures, with many devices. So we'd like to support Project Health Check to assist you to solve your struggle. As Beijer's Groups has strong and experiences global technical team, we will support to check your system structure, dig out potential problems, and come out with suitable solutions to make the system installation and operation easier. Feel free to send me emails to discuss more. Okay, so that's my sharing today. Thank you for your time. I'm looking forward to meeting you very soon. Please stay safe and healthy. Have a great day. Bye bye.